20 common. Bottom bake, back to back. Stalked it up the edge.
Right, so I'm back out fishing again. It's been about 2 months. Haven't really had time to get out. Started college and everything like that. Scott's picked me up. Scott Lloyd, you probably know who he is. He's taking me down to Dintons White Swan for a guest for a few nights, and yeah, hopefully we can have a few. We did last night. Nothing really happened, did it?
No, it's been a few about though, aren't it? We're definitely in the right zone, I'd say.
Yeah, last night they were quite active out there, like in the middle of the lake, but yeah, they're not really feeding at the moment. So hopefully with this new weather that's coming in, they'll get on the bait. Maybe could catch a few.
Hopefully, mate. There's plenty in here, isn't there? What's the one that you're after? What's your favourite one?
Triple row.
Triple roll.
Yeah.
That's not one been out actually. I think Westy had it at 52 pounds. So you get that one, mate. But, yeah, you never fished away with a 50 in either, have you? Yeah, there's potentially 2, maybe even 3 in here at the minute. So never know, mate.
A lot of 40s, 30s.
Yeah, it's a mega place. I was showing you the book one eye today. There's some mega fish in there, just all zip linears and everything. Whoa. But to catch anything at this time of year, mate, it's brave enough just getting out, isn't it? It's getting cold now. What are we, start November? But like you say, some mega weather coming in. Just see what I'm learning. Yeah, some mega weather coming in. Pressure's getting down to, what is it, 975? 975. And we've got a big old wind coming. I reckon you're going to have to batten down the axes, lads.
40 mile an hour winds tomorrow.
Yeah, well, look, we won't focus on the non-essentials that he's got knocking around. Does he ever put these on these vlogs? You go, boss. Flip-flops are non-essential.
Biting the night.
But I like it.
Gotta be ready for those 50 pounders in the middle of the night, you know?
Yeah.
Don't want to get your feet wet.
No, yeah, good idea. I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright then, mate, let's go and do some bits down in my swim.
Let's get this done.
This will spawn quite far, like, it's a big spawn. I've been putting mine out quite dry like that. Move out the way, swan, before I look at it straight in the face. Heads. There's one that doesn't open, isn't it? Handed.
The extreme weather has come in now. We've got strong winds, rain, everything, low pressure, but no bites as of yet. Last fight was pretty uneventful. The rain started about 11 o'clock and just carried on pretty much all the way through the night. And yeah, the wind's starting to pick up now. And as you can probably hear, the rain is quite heavy on the brolly. Just lucky I'm tucked away in some trees. I moved my brolly last night because it was out in the open of the swim. Now I just tucked away in the trees to the left of the swim to get away from most of it. And yeah, I'm keeping pretty dry. Heard a few good fish last night. Out there in between me and Scott, but I don't think anyone on the lake caught, to be honest. It's been fishing quite tough. Yeah, we're doing another night, so so yeah, we're doing another night, so hopefully we can either get one today or so hopefully we can get one today or any other time in the session. Last night before dark I put out about 5 spoms on each rod, just some dead maggots, some live maggots, a bit of manila pellet, manila ground bait, and a bit of cloudy manila liquid, all in a little nice mix. Yeah, about 5 spoms over each rod. They went perfect out there. But carp play ball, and maybe we can catch 1 or 2 for the cameras. But yeah.
How would you approach a lake that you've never fished before when you first arrive there?
Quite a common question, really. I get asked that quite a lot, believe it or not. Like they'll say, for instance, "Oh, I'm going down to Lynch Hill for the first time. What do you think I should do?" And my most common my most common answer to them is, don't change anything what they already do. Because if you're questioning your approach before you've even turned up to a lake, you almost your confidence is down straight away, isn't it? So I always say, stick to what you're confident in. To people, but obviously you're asking me the question, so what would I do for the first time? So I would stick to what I know, and that would be trying to locate the fish. That's always my first port of call. Got to locate them fish. I can't just turn up to a lake and just be like, yeah, this looks like a nice swim because of the gravel on the ground, or it's on the back of the wind nice and comfortable, or anything like that. I've got to locate them fish all the time, so I'm always working hard as I can to try and take any little inkling. I mean, you've seen me this session, really trying to, and you've been the same, I boil in the water at all times, even if I'm making a brew, you know what I mean, I'm doing it almost non-handed. I know where the tea is, I know where the water is, you know what I mean. I need to be looking out there, especially with this, there's a big wind on now. I could literally look away to stir me brew, one sticks its head out and I've looked away and I've missed it. So all the answers are out there. They're going to tell you where they are. There's nothing that, I've said it loads of times, nothing better than going to tell you where the fish are than the fish themselves. So just locating them, that's the main thing. Obviously I have different approaches when it comes to end tackle and all that, and that all depends on the situation, but mainly the main thing that I always try and focus on is the location of the fish, and by any means necessary, whether it means turning up in the night, first light, whatever, I will keep going until I can locate them fish. Simple as that. Location is key. The reason I use fluorocarbon leaders is just because it's basically, it's invisible, it pins down nice, it's heavy, and it's got that little bit of stretch in it, because I use braided mainline. So it's got a little bit of stretch in it, so it's almost like a bungee at the end, rather than using braid straight through to say lead core. You're very connected to the fish. So I know I've got that little bit of give, that fluorocarbon, I use about 2 rod lengths of it. That fluorocarbon will stretch about 3-4 foot, so I know I've got that little bit of play, but it's coupled up with the braid, it's mega. It's all about the braid for me. I couldn't go back to sort of mono fishing and that. It scares me if I read a set of rules and it's like no braided mainline. I'm like, because braid's just everything. It's just like them drops, confidence is absolutely everything, and you can't be second guessing whether that rig has gone in the exact right place that you want it to. Whereas you're leading up with braid, so it makes sense to use your main line as braid. You know what I mean? It's like braid to braid, doesn't it? And then you put your bait out with braid as well. Hello, doggy. New visitor. Don't know who this is. Hello, mate. Who are you with? Likes to smell that vanilla, doesn't he? Right, mate. It's alright, mate. If you're leading up with braid, it makes sense to fish with braid and put your bait out with braid, doesn't it? But not only that, the drops that I'm getting, it's like bang, yes, that is on the money. Whereas mono and fluoro can be a bit So like I say, that fluorocarbon, it's invisible, sinks like a braid, you can stretch it out and take any kinks and twists out of it. It's mega.
Are there any situations where you wouldn't use braid?
No, not really. No, only in big crosswinds can be a problem, because I use like the sinking braid. So you've either, you've got to hit your clip real hard to straighten it out, you know, to get, because if you're, say for instance, casting a crosswind, some people might know this, some people don't. You know, if say for instance you've leaded up to a spot when it was flat calm and it was say 18 wraps for argument's sake, and then a crosswind comes on. If you're getting a bow in your line in that crosswind now, your spot's probably got to be 19 wraps, 19 and a half wraps. You know, you've got to re-lead it up. But the only way to get that line nice and straight is if you hit your clip real hard so it straightens out and cuts through that wind as you hit your clip, or switch to 4-0 or mono. Mono definitely cuts back through the wind better, if you know what I mean. Whereas a heavy sinking braid, because you have to wet it up a lot, can get quite heavy. And a big crosswind, you can have a big like bow in your line. You've really got to allow for it. So sometimes if I've got a big crosswind, I'll switch to mono or 4-0. Or obviously, if it's range fishing, then you know your sinking braids aren't anything good for what 32 wraps sinking braid, and you're maxing out, especially with a 4-0 leader. So yeah, anything over sort of 30 wraps, and you want to go to mono really. But it's one of them as well. I don't really like fishing range. You won't ever catch me fishing more than sort of 30 odd wraps, 30 wraps max, 28s, 30s. I can't even remember when I've ever wrapped up over that. I just think I've really got to scale my tackle down then, and it starts getting less safe for the fish. You know, if I'm having to use £6 mono and that as a main line, I just think, is it really worth it? You know?
Do you pay a lot of attention to line lay on fishing range?
Line lay, yeah, I wouldn't say. Well, it depends. You know, when I've boat fished at range, and definitely, you know, you've got to come back in nice and straight at range. You know, that's the only time I will fish at range. I know I just said that I don't, but I will fish at range then, because I can use £40 braid, you know, straight through to a 4 leader at range then, because I can tow it out there or what have you. But line lay is obviously important. You want to have a nice straight line. I mean, if you don't, I mean, I fish around the back of weed beds, you know, from boats before, you know, things like that. You know, if the spot's there, just get the rig on the spot and come around weed beds. You know, as long as you can use the boat to land them, it's not unsafe. You know, as soon as it pops up out the clip, jump in the boat, wind yourself around the weed bed. There's the fish. Job's a good one, but yeah, if you can, line lay, definitely you got to think about it. The amount of times I've been fishing in the edge years ago, sort of learned by them mistakes. You know, had the crappy line lay in the edge, the fish clock getting her off before you even had a chance. So it makes sense to do it out of the pond as well, doesn't it? That's what I do. Yagi.